Okay, so now we're ready to drill the top of the Arduino board. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to load the G-code file for that. And I'm going to drill top drill. And first thing, I check the toolpath real quick to make sure that we're in the path. And we are within the limits of our X and Y range on the board, so I don't exceed the limits and hit the stops. And hit cycle start. It tells me that I want to put in a 0.024 drill, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the vacuum. 0.24, the number 73 drill. I'll put the drill up all the way to the stop. I'll tighten the chuck and then lower the spindle to the work surface and start. At this point, it's just really feeding it drill bit after drill bit. Zoom in for you here. As you can see that I move inches per minute as a relatively slow speed. And I don't really optimize my code at all. I haven't bothered doing that yet. You can get a close-up. Take a look at the So when it's done with a bit, it returns to 0. And then I manually raise the spindle. Release the bit. Next bit went to 0280. This is a number 70. Set it back to 0. And I hit cycle start again. And this process continues . So we're not going to do the whole run. I'm going to go ahead and edit out the rest of this and get back to the end of the cycle. Alright, this is the end of the run. I'm going to go ahead and turn this to sit. Time is 0320. This is number 67. And hit cycle start. This process just continues through the whole range of drills, and then we flip it over and do the back side. really nice when you're doing these long PIC holes. Alright, I'm on the final 6 holes. These will be the mounting holes for the DC power. As you can see, the angle of the tip of the drill bit is too steep to drill all the way through the board. Let's turn off the vacuum and go to drill. There it is. The big holes aren't drilled all the way through because the angle of the drill bit and the depth that I'm drilling doesn't permit it to cut all the way through. You can see that they're just dimpled on the back side, and even the smaller holes are just dimpled. That's mainly because I don't want to drill into my really nice vacuum table. So what I do is I just drill both sides. I'm not really concerned with speed. What I do is I set these cycles up and I go off and I do something else while it runs. And so I flip the board over to the bottom on the x-axis and I move the table to the bottom 0 point, which is 5 inches up. I use a 4x6 board, and then I'm going to go ahead and change this drill bit out. So I load the next run of code, and I want to drill bottom drill. Check my tool path real quick. Looks good. And I'm ready to start. We want that 240 bit again. So we're going to go ahead and load that on the 73. Now if I was paranoid about dropping steps, I could check the alignment by moving up to that hole, but I'm not going to go ahead and do that. And we'll hit cycle vacuum. Cycle start. And it should drill right into the dimple. Here we are drilling the back side of the board. Okay, well we're finishing up the last 3 holes. And we can finish this up. I'll raise my spindle up. Take out my last drill bit. I usually keep an old drill bit in the spindle just in case it turns on, it doesn't unscrew itself. So we just keep that in there. And then we go to our home 0 point. So you can see we've drilled all the holes. Let's see, that's what it looks like. It's all drilled. And the next step would be to clean this board and prepare it for plating. So we're done with this program for now. Go ahead and turn that off. I keep these drill bits in this container. If you've ever put your hand down on these, you would know how bad that hurts. So I just keep those on the shelf. And that's it. Next we'll go clean this board.